Good on that.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. There's Porter down here at the Roxbury Public Library. Just want to check it out, see what's going on inside.
We're good. They're saying there was no gun. Can we speak to the caller?
It's saying free to all. So
Charlie 907, you can pick me up over that.
let's check it out. It's about 5:30, so it's about a half an hour before they close. So if I could go inside and take a quick look around and give you guys a tour. Those of you who have never been inside here before will get your first chance to check it out. They've been open for quite some time. I know during COVID they weren't really that active, but I think they're back into the swing of things now. So that's the hours they have up there. I don't know if you can see that. Cause it, obviously there's no smoking inside there. I don't think there's any public building you can smoke in, or you shouldn't be smoking in. Let's get a quick tour of the that's the fire alarm, and that's the other panel.
692 on here, where the shots are showing.
Hey, cool. Cool.
We get in contact with the
Check it out real quick and see what they got going on.
Yep, I'm trying.
Got books on this side. Also got books on this side.
So far, we only have a vehicle in front of 30 Crestwell ballistic damage. Does the brick have anything? They should have cameras here. Yeah, I'm looking for the camera. I'm looking at the cameras now.
Kwanzaa.
Brick-based operation.
Hi. How long has it been since you've been open? Since June? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna get a quick tour around here and I'll be out of your way.
The second suspect wearing all black.
No, that's not true. That's not. This is a public library, right? Yeah. That's not true. That's just so you know, that's not true. Who's the supervisor? Okay. Just so you know. Wow, this shouldn't be on the same video. Just so you know, there's no expectation of privacy in public, and this is a public building, correct? Okay, so as long as it's public accessible, okay, you're wherever I'm allowed to go, I can record. Say it again. It's called public area. Any area in the public, it's in the Constitution. If you find, But yeah, so that's the interesting thing.
Like myself.
Right. So there's no Right, but okay. Let me. This is gonna be a different video. So there's no expectation of privacy in public. You know that?
At the Boston Public Library, there is a law that you can't video.
There's no law.
Sorry, law, policy. There is a policy.
What's the policy? See, policy doesn't trump the law.
That's true.
Right.
But institutions can make policies.
Policies that's unconstitutional. Yeah, you can't do that.
Institutions can make policies, and staff have the obligation.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to tell the mayor that.
Please, yeah, go ahead.
The mayor already knows she wants transparency, so she does. So she already knows who I am. So she doesn't want me calling her and telling her to change.
Person in your video.
That's not my intention, but my intention is giving people a tour of the library.
And there's actually a tour already online.
But I'm doing my tour online.
Well, that's awesome.
No, I have to come back here and give you an education on the Constitution. I have to, because you're gonna get the city in a lot of trouble by what you're saying. Don't say that, because if I was you, I would contact the legal. Contact your legal team. I know you have a legal team. Contact your legal team and ask them, because
So
you saying that it's not true and it's not lawful.
I don't consent to be on camera. Okay?
See, the thing is, because you're in the public sector, you don't have
Every
any.
individual can say that
No,
they
that's
don't
not
want to be
true.
on camera. Let me check.
It's not true. I'm not going to argue with you, but it's not true. I definitely know it's not. 100% that's not true. Okay, I'm going to do my tour, and I'll be back. I'll be out as soon as I can. So. No, because the reason why you didn't violate my rights. I can't do that. All right, so I'm gonna do my tour, and she's saying this is a public library, guys. Just so you know. So I'm not too sure what that machine's for. I guess it's something to do with books, though. Interesting. So, laptops, coffee machine. More computers over here. Now, I don't like to give people a hard time, and I wasn't giving her a hard time, but and I actually don't do a lot of audits, but I should do more audits in the city of Boston buildings after what I've seen the public officials put people through. When I hopefully off camera, I can have a conversation with that young lady and explain to her that there is no expectation of privacy in public. Now, I don't know how they have this labeled because there's no labeling on these books over here. But as you can see, it's pretty much a big area. And I did the Boston Public Library. Hold on 1 second. I did the Boston Public Library in Copley about a couple of years ago, and they didn't give me any problem at all. And took a quick walk through these ones. So on the top it says like nonfiction. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So these are all the nonfiction sections over here. All this is nonfiction. Gotta check out the artwork. New artwork. And this is the best time to do it because this is closing time. I picked one of the better times to do it. I didn't pick the peak hours of the day. Hey, how you doing? Just doing a quick tour of the library very quick.
Do ask that you try not to film the kids.
That's not my intention, but just so you know, there's no expectation of privacy in public. But I agree. I won't. That's not my intention. I don't know why people use that as a. I don't know. I gotta figure out why people do that. That's the pride flag, I believe it is. There's more books over there. My intention is not to film children. I'm not the kind of person that's gonna come out and just deliberately film children. And I heard more than one person say that. So I'm trying to figure out where their mindset is, because you gotta wonder where their mindset is when they say that kind of stuff. Like what's going through their mind. Non-fiction. So this is all the non-fiction sections. More non-fiction over here. This is our children's section here. So I'm pretty much done in here anyway. I just wanted to give you guys a look of the. Let me show you one more thing. These windows look out towards Warren Street, and that side looks out towards Yuji's sub shop. And I'm gonna head up out here very shortly. Boston has something going on up in the other side of town. I'll keep an eye on it. And I'm gonna give her some nice. How you doing?
Well, I was told that you was not allowed to film inside.
Who told you that lie?
Who told me that lie?
Yeah.
It's not a lie.
That's
It's
not
come
a-
from the head librarian.
Who's the head librarian? Interesting.
These are the librarians.
She has to. Whoops! Be careful, sir. How do we put this? You have to have. You must have a legal team. Who?
That is
directly
Who-
from our legal advisor.
Who is the person's name? Come call them and talk to them.
That is directly from our legal advisor.
But who is that-
Suffice it to say,
who's that
if
person's
we don't
name?
Stop filming, we have to call the cops.
You can
And
call
I
the
don't want
cops, but the cops ain't gonna do anything.
to. Probably not. But
I'm telling you, you're gonna waste a lot of taxpaying resources to call the cops.
Why don't you stop filming?
Because it's
and then ask for permission later.
You don't need
totally
permission.
can.
You-
Nobody was saying no.
you don't
to
need
if you wanna do
permission.
your own tour.
you do not need permission to
Then
film.
you're just here to start trouble.
No,
That's
I'm not here to start trouble.
Okay,
I'm
that's
here
not
to
okay.
exercise my constitutional
Do
right.
you see how they're teenagers and kids here?
So,
and
so
you're just
okay,
walking
when you say
around?
that, right? Okay, when you say
have
that,
a camera on young people. That's
okay,
not
okay,
right.
okay. If I have my camera on young people, what is that? What am I doing?
Exposing young people.
Now,
Who
how
have
am I
no
exposing
choice,
them?
Who have no choice.
I had no choice for what.
Yes, young people don't have choices over who gets to expose them or not, and you're just forcing them to be online.
I'm trying to reason with you. See that camera in that corner? Why is that
No,
camera in that corner
I-
there?
I don't want to reason with you.
Why is that camera in
I
that corner
told you
over
what
there?
The policy is. If
Okay.
you're not gonna agree to the policy, I have to call the cops.
You
to
can
ask to
call
be
them, but
removed.
you're gonna waste a lot of. So I'm trying to stop you from
Okay,
making.
so stop. Do you want to leave? Can you please leave?
I can't leave now because you created a problem that has to be addressed.
You have to leave.
But
Now I'm telling you. You have
you
to
see, you can't ask me to leave in a public place
I
because.
just did.
Now, what's
This
your
is an
name?
institution.
What's your name?
My name is Akuna Ene.
So
You have to
I'm gonna
leave.
call the city of Boston and I'm gonna
Here's
make
my card. You have to leave.
I'm gonna make a complaint because I find that
Have a good night.
you're being very rude.
Cool. Have a good night.
And I find that unacceptable. And
a
for the
good
city
night.
of Boston to have employees doing that
Have
kind
a
of
good night.
um,
Take the card so
I
you
t-
don't
I can-
remember my name.
I will. And I will talk to
Nigerian.
your who's your supervisor?
Alan Knight. You can find that online.
Alan May?
Alan Knight. You can
Alan
find
Knight.
that online.
All
Good
right.
night. Have a good night.
All right.
I'm finished talking to you.
All right, so I'm not
Have a
finished
good
my
night.
tour though, but I'm heading
No,
out.
you have to go. You have to go
See,
now.
you made this video turn into something it wasn't supposed to
It
be.
doesn't matter. You have to go now.
This
Use it however you want, but you have to
You
go
have to
now.
leave.
I also told you that I didn't consent to be
you
on
turned this video into something
and
it
you
shouldn't have
turned it
been.
around.
And I find that
That
very.
is illegal. Good night.
It's not illegal. As I'm trying to tell you,
Good
it's
night.
not illegal.
Good night.
You're saying something that's not true.
I don't want to call the cops.
You
Good
can
night.
no, but matter of fact, call the cops and have them come here.
No. Good night.
No, I want you to call the cops so you can get educated. Call the cops.
Listen.
If you call the
you
cops,
cannot come back here.
but you
okay?
cannot trust
You
somebody.
can't come here when we've asked
Did I
you to
break?
leave.
Did I break a law?
You've broken a policy.
There's no policy that says you cannot record inside the library. Where's it at? Show me the policy.
There is a policy.
Show me the
that
policy.
says that.
You have to show me that policy,
no,
please.
You actually have to go.
Please show
You
me
have
that
to go,
policy.
and when you get a letter that says that you've been
No,
banned,
please show
you
me
can
that
appeal
policy.
it and ask for that. You have to
Please
leave
show
right
me
now.
that policy because
have to leave right
you're,
now.
you're putting the mayor in a bad position. You put yourself in a bad
That's okay.
position.
You have to leave right now.
But I want you to call the cops because I want the cops to tell you that it's perfectly
We
legal.
are
to-
actually closing too, so you should.
I know,
call.
I understand. That's why I came. I try
and
to
you
come.
still have your camera on me.
Because-
I asked you not to film me, didn't I?
You attracted attention. If you just sit right over
You
there,
came in with a camera. Who's attracting attention?
so you say a constitutional
Take my
protected
card,
activity.
Call me, email me all the stuff that you want to.
So I
You're
find
not
it.
allowed in
I
here
find
again.
it.
You're
I
not
find
allowed
it.
in here again.
I find
Good
it.
night.
I find it amazing that people. And now, what's your position here, sir? What's your position?
I'm security
Your
guard.
security. Now, I know security guys are told to do certain things, but you got to find out, is it lawful to do those certain things? Because, like, if I said no black people allowed in the library, would that be lawful? Think about it. Would that be lawful?
So what you're saying, what she's saying is not what you.
No. Okay. If I said a certain race of people couldn't come inside the library, would that be lawful?
We doesn't deal with race. We doesn't. This is not what the library is about. The library is about coming to educate.
Now, what about
All
rights?
people.
Do people have rights?
Everybody have rights.
Oh, so what about my rights and your rights?
Your right is not to film people if they doesn't want you to film them.
So why is that camera up there then? Do people want to be? See, there's a camera over that door right there. Why is that camera on that
You
door?
have to ask those that put it there.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Are those cameras over there too? On top of the library, the books? Those are cameras too, right? I think those are. Those are cameras. So there's cameras on top of all around the books over there. And I got a question. Why would they put those cameras there if people don't?
So
So I have to see, you guys created a problem that you shouldn't have created.
so we could address the problem, but we'll have to go and come back. Right
Yeah.
now we are about to close,
Uh-huh.
and we're asking you to leave.
Well, yeah, but I have to leave anyway because you guys are closing. I'm not going to stay here after closing hours.
And it's time. It's time to close. So sorry you could come back.
I'll come back.
Did you get one?
What's that? That's a different one.
No, this is Alan Knight's business card.
Alan Knight. Okay, I will definitely. I'll be definitely giving him a call.
All right. So
I will give him a call tomorrow. That's unfair that they have books in the light. I got a question. Sorry. Do you have books on the Constitution here? We do. You do. What section is that in? It's over there in the back of the side. Okay. Next time I come, I'm gonna pull out the Constitution. Are you aware of what's in the Constitution?
I'm not well with that.
You're not aware?
Everything that's in it. I just know that the job is telling us that we have.
Yeah. I understand the protocols that they're telling you, but that's unconstitutional protocols. All right, I'm headed out of here. I will be calling Alan Knight tomorrow and find out what's going on with Alan Knight and why he's having his employees. Why you have his employees trying to enforce unconstitutional? I don't know, why would they do that? Now it says free to all. If you notice out here, now this wasn't, wow, this wasn't even the right video. I can't change it now. So this video was supposed to be a tour of the library, so you guys can get a tour of the library. Hopefully I can come back and do another one without being interrupted. We gotta call Alan Knight and check him out. Alan F. Knight, the Roxbury branch. And maybe he doesn't even know either, but I'm gonna head up out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. There's Porter.
A motor vehicle accident with injury.